What's the dumbest thing you believed as a kid? I used to swallow gum. I loved the way it felt sliding down my throat. That smooth, rubbery sensation, the weight of it traveling down. It was like a little secret every time I did it. It started when I was maybe 6. I'd chew gum until the flavor was gone and then just swallow it instead of spitting it out. Way easier than finding a trash can. And nothing bad happened. So I kept doing it. Every time I got gum, whether it was from the gas station at school or from my friend's mom, who always had a pack of Trident, I'd swallow it when I was done. Sometimes 2 or 3 pieces in one day. Mom caught me once in the car. I just popped in a piece of juicy fruit. Flavor was gone in like 10 seconds, so I swallowed it. Did you just swallow that? I nodded. Her face went white. You cannot swallow gum. Do you understand me? It doesn't digest. It stays in your stomach. All that gum just sits there building up. She made it sound so scary, but I felt fine. So I figured she was exaggerating. Like when she said I'd go blind if I sat too close to the TV. So I kept doing it for months, maybe a year. I was careful about it. I'd wait until I was alone or turn away before swallowing. Nobody ever noticed. Then the stomach ache started. Just this weird pressure at first, like something hard sitting in there. It got worse over a few weeks until one Saturday morning I woke up and the pain was so bad I couldn't stand up straight. Dad took me to Dr. Morrison that day. Dr. Morrison pressed around my stomach and I tried not to cry out. How long has this been bothering you? Maybe a month, Dad said. But it got really bad this morning. He pressed harder on one spot and I was about to cry from the pain. His face changed. I'm ordering an ultrasound. I want to see what's going on in there. That afternoon, I was lying on a table while a tech squeezed cold gel on my stomach and moved a wand around. She kept stopping on the same spot, staring at the screen with this expression I couldn't read. Then she said, "Let me get the doctor," and left. Dr. Morrison came in and stared at the screen for what felt like forever. "There's a mass here," he finally said. "Significant buildup. We need to get you to a specialist right away." A mass buildup. The gum. All the gum I'd been swallowing for over a year. It had built up inside me just like Mom said. A ball of gum sitting in my stomach getting bigger and bigger. I felt like I was going to throw up. Dad and Dr. Morrison stepped into the hallway. I could see them through the window. Dad's face went pale and he ran his hand through his hair the way he does when he's stressed. At the specialist office 2 days later, more tests, more imaging. The doctor had this serious voice. "It's roughly the size of a tennis ball. We need to schedule surgery to remove it before it causes complications." The surgery was scheduled for the following week. On the car ride home, nobody spoke for a long time. Then Dad's voice, flat and tired. "This doesn't just happen for no reason." I stared out the window, my stomach twisting. Mom turned around in her seat. "We told you to stop swallowing things." My throat closed up. I couldn't look at her. The days before surgery were torture. I couldn't sleep. I kept imagining the operating room, the doctors cutting into my stomach and finding this disgusting wad of old gum and juicy fruit and Trident all stuck together in one mass. Would it be different colors? Would they show it to my parents? My stomach hurt constantly, but I didn't know if it was from the anxiety or the gum. The morning of surgery, I could barely speak. The hospital was massive and smelled like cleaning chemicals. They made me change into a gown with little rockets on it. A nurse put an IV in my arm. "We're going to take good care of you," she said. In the operating room, someone put a mask over my face. "Count backwards from 10, buddy. 10, 9, 8, then nothing." I woke up with this pulling sensation in my stomach and everything felt fuzzy. Dad was sitting next to the bed. "All done, champ. They got it out. Doctor said everything went great." Later, when I was more awake, the surgeon came by to check on me. "Recovery looks good. We removed a compacted foreign mass. Nothing malignant, but it didn't belong there. You should be back to normal soon." Foreign mass. Compacted. All that gum compressed into one solid ball. For the next 7 years, I never swallowed gum again. I became obsessive about it. I'd spit every piece into a tissue and throw it away immediately. Then at 13, sitting in health class while Mr. Patterson droned on about the digestive system, someone raised their hand. "Is it true gum stays in your stomach for 7 years if you swallow it?" Mr. Patterson laughed. "No, that's just something parents say to keep kids from choking on it. Your body doesn't let things just sit there and pile up. If something can't be digested, it moves through in a few days." My jaw dropped. I raised my hand. "But can it cause like a mass or anything?" Mr. Patterson shook his head. "No, the only time we see actual masses is with hair, fabric, or objects swallowed in large amounts all at once. Gum just passes right through. It doesn't just sit there. It doesn't pile up." I felt like the biggest idiot on the planet.